Hello and welcome back. I'm B-Ball and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Our micro-republic is coming along just wonderfully, but it's not quite done yet. Small chance that we're going to finish this today, definitely next episode, and we will probably be able to focus on the stuff on the other side of the island, the main island, the big boy again. Yeah, let's go back to the big boy. Pretty clearly, we did make a little bit of progress, but our helicopters actually caused a bunch of issues. One of which was very clearly visible over here because we never had any fuel. And we're still really low on fuel. We're not producing all that much. And there was one thing I had to change. Very simple. I had to put a pipe here from this pump into our island storage because we would never get enough fuel onto the island, which was mainly helicopter problems. Nobody cares about an earthquake right now. Like, it's not going to destroy anything. Everything is going to be fine. We have a little bit of a fire somewhere. There are no problems. Wear and tear 25%. Yeah, nobody cares. You're not gonna crash anything besides this building. Are you gonna just fall apart? How you doing? Wear and tear 36, 37. Fire trucks are right there, and you're coming down here and you're turning it off. Yeah, no, Nobody worries about earthquakes anymore at this stage, right? You shouldn't. So yeah, that was a problem because we never had enough fuel in this sector, and because we didn't have enough fuel in this sector, which we still don't, a lot of problems actually arise. And I am, yeah, we get like 480 tons of fuel in, but that is not going to cover everything that we need. But maybe, like, once we're done using the helicopters, we will have enough fuel again to make things work. And I'm very, very resistant to importing any fuel at this stage because it really just means I made a huge mistake. But maybe at some point I do have to think about it because we do need the fuel from the other side. There's our fuel tanker. Good, you had a little bit on board. You're half full, you're half full. No, we have so much fuel reserves, at least on the island, that I shouldn't really be terribly worried about any of that stuff going wrong. So that's fine. Cool. There are a couple things missing here. The first thing is the backup power grid. We don't have one. I haven't set one up yet. I said I would. And I was surprised to actually come to the conclusion that what we have here with the single power plant input power that we're displaying, we don't need any more power lines. That is great. Good news, wonderful news. That's exactly what we wanted to hear. But we do need to build a renewable energy backup. And there are not that many options if we ignore mods, and I would like to ignore mods for this situation. Obviously, nuclear reactors are not going to work here. Coal power will not work. Gas power or oil power will also not work, so we have this. The solar power plant is humongous. Requires daylight and requires workers. No, not very attractive to me right now. However, this guy, the big wind power plant, can actually produce quite a bit of power. And how about we just place this like a little wind farm? It would be really cool if I could do this offshore. Can I do it offshore? We have a couple offshore islands. The only I don't hate it. No, we can't. If we put it here, I know that this is already a primary shipping route where ships already go through. And if I put a power line in there, that's going to screw with that. So that's just not going to be an option. So what we're going to just do is potentially put a couple windmills up here. How about flip you around? No, that's not going to work. That will look really funny if you turn them around because that's not really how windmills exist. How many do we need? 6. This is 4. And then I guess we can put one more here. Yeah, 4, 5, 6 here. And we'll see if we can get all the roads connected to something that we can care about things. I don't think we can. Not on this configuration. There's probably a perfect configuration that we could deploy here that would actually allow us to get all the connections in that we want. I'm not sure that I want that yet. Why 6? Because the standard power transformer can receive 6 power lines as inputs, and that's what we're actually trying to do here, to connect to those 6. It should be fine. But yeah, we just have to make sure that this is actually going to work. You are going to work right here. Then you can feed into there somewhere. You can feed onto here. Beautiful. That's done. I'm not going to build too much extra on this side because we need to put the repair helicopter station somewhere. And honestly, this is the only space I have left, so I don't really have options. We just have to make sure that's all going to work out. So, power transformers. Yes, we have to combine these. We have to collect the power that we are now harnessing from the air, from the wind, somewhere. And I'm not going to mess around. I'm just going to straightly connect the big medium wires. There you go, and then these all kind of just have to play along. I feel like the windmills have a way too big footprint, but it's fine. It's in the end, we're kind of just abusing the system here a little bit, but yes, you can feed power back into the power substation. Tried that before. I do know that works, so I'm not worried about the functionality here, at least, which that's a first. There's one. You potentially cause me some issues. And I don't care that the power line connections look a little funky here. All we really need is to make sure that they all go somewhere. And we are doing that. Yes. I'm glad this is all kind of working out, but I think you are getting a pretty simple picture of what I'm doing here. This is really it. Now we have backup power that can be generated out here, which is all we really needed out of this guy. Cool. Get that one ready to go, and I will actually put the helicopters on this right away. You cannot build those two. Did not expect that, especially with all the other stuff already kind of like constructible, but these may need some special connections, so let's get rid of the wires that are connecting you. Where's this one? You're right here. Okay, get rid of those two. See if the helicopters have changed their mind. This one, they changed their mind. Cool. Just this one is a problem child. Okay. Is it what is the problem? I really don't know what the problem would be that would make this one unavailable for construction. But now, since it's only one, we may be able to just fix this ASAP. I would think that now, yes, I can definitely get you constructed if I don't have a road connection. That's fine. Not really what I wanted, but that's fine. If I do this, does it change anything? Nope, does not change anything at all. So that should be good. And then just the power line that I wanted to connect here. Does this change anything? Construction? Nope, you're still happy. And last one, you also need a power line over here. Was this one the thing that made it unconstructible? I really don't know. Just in front of there, in front of here, in front of here. We did this connection already. So this is really not that exciting. But has to get done. There you go. Construction office 4. Now, that one again. Interesting. So that tells me that this power line is in the way for this guy over here. Yes. Which is really weird. There's that one green dot there where a helicopter can actually reach. And they just don't like it. But that's fine. We're just going to add... We're just going to add that last power line later on, and that will be fine. Yep, everyone is assigned to something. That's all I wanted. They can build whatever they need to build. So next thing is a little bit of construction. And with construction, there's one rule we started to follow now. What is that rule? 2 of each. There needs to be a construction office that can repair the construction office. Without that, you cannot survive, in a way. So yeah, just be aware of that and make sure that that is not going to cause any real trouble. Let's expand the construction area and that on that side a little bit. And the main reason I'm building this power backup over here is I would like to let some fuel flow, but I can't let fuel flow without power. So we need this to actually make anything function, and that's what we're going to do. Want to see something ugly? I had to extend the pipelines down here so the helicopters could actually get there, so we have a really long S here. But that's neither here nor there. It's just a thing that happened. Good. High voltage. I'm very tempted to put a big voltage line somewhere in here, and I don't even know. This is a terrible place. All of these are terrible places. This one could be an okay place. I want to put this here just in case. just in case I get in a situation where I need a little more, just a little more power connection somewhere. This one feels like the right location for it then, probably. The power line that we are using is the same one as this, so that should be fine. You can just connect into there, I'm assuming. Then this guy, I think... Yeah, we just have a power line over there. That's not really going to block us from constructing anything, is it? We're blocked a little bit, but yeah, this is all I needed. A little bit of green, then you can go through there. Come on, I saw a green. I saw a green. Why are you doing this now? You could just do the helicopter construction offices. Yeah, but I want to do this first. And also we're going to stop right here because this is going to be a road connection at some point. Got it. So that one connects us to that thing. Cool. Construction office and demolition office. You need a demolition office on here, which will also result in more trash that we have to just handle. But those are very important. Should you do a helicopter demo office right away, or can you actually get by with a normal demolition office? Why do we even need one? Because an earthquake or a fire can destroy something, and when it's destroyed, you need to clean it up. You don't have an option. You need to take care of it. So, definitely helicopter construction office. I know that this is the thing that we're going to do. I wouldn't, like, I want to keep this as far out on this side as humanly possible. Maybe this is good. I don't know yet. There's a pipe connection there for fuel. I don't think we're going to use it. I think I'm actually going to use the trucks to deliver here, because these helicopters ideally are never used for anything. We do need to make sure that they're connected. So let's see here, 3 helicopters. These are truck replacements. So when you place these, keep that in mind. Sometimes that is fine and you understand it, and sometimes it's just a little finicky, and yeah, just be aware of it. These helicopters that you're using here are the truck replacements for the construction that will happen here. So let's put a road in there so we can actually find where we are. And this one, ideally, I would like you to run here. I'm trying to Tetris this into the slot just a little bit. Some of these can be graveled down the road, probably. Down the road. Ha 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 ha. That made me happier than it should be. But yeah, we're not quite there yet. So there was a yellow spot. I like yellow spot. Yeah, you can actually stay in this orientation. I think that's okay. Just give me the airplanes. Helicopters. And need flat terrain. Yes. And make sure that the green is highlighted where we need it. We could have it here, but I think I can also get you in an angled version, like here. Again, space is at a premium on this island. Everything about this island is about not being completely wasteful with your space and actually using what you have, and this should be fine. So now we have this wide open space right here, which I will just run a quick road through. And where we're gonna go with that road? We're probably gonna go down here. You know what? At some point, you're just gonna run out of space. So there you go. Yep, that's good. Cool. I like it. Road connection here and here. That will do. That will do. This will all do. Construction office. Make all of these roads, at least the main roads, gravel. Helicopters, I don't think need anything. You can be, and then we're effectively there. So this should take care of everything else. Construction offices, get all of this done, so we can be very happy. And yeah, if you want to start on a little bit of these, be my guest. But this feels good. This feels like that. There's some buildings here that it can't actually reach, but I can't really tell because part of it is green and part of it is not. But if there is one, all we really have to do is pull out the power line a little bit until they can't 100% reach it, and then we just add it back in. And I would guess this power line right here is currently not reachable, which is totally fine. Yeah, it's not assigned to anything. That is totally fine. We just have to run it all about a little bit, and then we construct it once we get there. But that should all be good. So now that we have our all our buildings placed, we can complete our construction, which would mean come through here. Actually, you're already kind of on this side, so you may as well come on the other side of this harbor section. I like it. Go through the water as much as you can. There's nothing that we need out of the water here. Yes, this is cool. I like it. And then get us connected in there. Pretty happy about that. You connect right here, you connect in there. Everything is done. I am guessing this construction will not work. Nope. But this construction will work. Yep. Talk to you, demolish you, and then just dirt road right in there. Cool. What else did you say? You said something about a demolition office. Yes, there's a little bit of room here. I'm trying not to waste any. This is all good storage that we can use when the time is right. So demo office small. How many vehicles do you have on board? I don't care that demolition may take long. 6 vehicles is honestly plenty for what we have to do here. So that will be fine. I don't really want you there because you don't fit in that spot. Don't want you here. This sector currently is not connected to anything. That's probably also not the best idea. Let's see. Can we go through there? Yes, we can. And then we can go in here. Cool. So now they're connected. Beautiful. Demolition. There is something here that you haven't built yet. Okay, you could wiggle that around a little bit and run it down there and up here. That could work. There's a footpath connection that's not going to get built ever. Okay, got it. Get you out of the way. Hey. Nope. There you go. Whatever. That can connect. And yeah, if I can get rid of these and get a demolition office in there, that would actually be pretty cool, because this demo office should absolutely be in the range of just about everything. So this would feel good. Road-wise, I honestly, just the way how everything is here, I don't think it's going to fit there. Here it would fit, but I like the park. I like the whole park theme that is sitting out there. So I'm not sure I want to put you in there. However, over here we have just a commercial city. Nothing really pretty going on, so we could fit it here. It really doesn't fit there. Okay. We could fit it here, demo office. Out here by the water? You're not really going to produce any pollution, are you? Probably not. It's just funny that we are very much out of space on this map. That is, the map itself is not small, clearly. No, you only have very, very limited spaces if you're not willing to take the obvious spaces, so you may as well just plop it down and call it good. Yeah, you're not going to get it in here. Okay. Not here, so I can put it there. I can put it here. If you're gonna put it in this middle sector, put it here, because better connectivity to everything. I'm happy with that. I would like power. You got power now. Wow. That's wonderful. And we can actually build both of those connections, so that's super nice. Let's see, I think I did add another distribution office here. This one is supposed to handle all the distribution for the ash stuff, and whatever else we need. Most of this will just be handled by different waste trucks, so that should be relatively easy to set up when we get to it. And all of this looks done. Well, if all of this is done, I'm not going to try to put together our vehicle fleet, because I will 100% forget things, and that's not really gonna work out for us. So instead, I think we're gonna call the island ready to do whatever it needs to do. Let's get a couple more things built over here while the helicopters are doing something. That feels good. You did just take away this power line over here, so you may as well get that back into your limelight. There you go. Done. And then, yeah, obviously we have a lot of stuff connection-wise, construction-wise that's not done yet, but I am not terribly worried about any of this. Also, this guy's working out. I can actually get the footpath connection to both of those buildings just fine, which is all we wanted out of you. So, yeah, this is good. Let's move on. What should we do? I am one more thing. Last thing. I figured that the construction offices that we have here will have a pretty tough time bringing in workers, because the workers are in the in City 2, whatever the name there is, I don't even know. But they exist there. However, those are generally overflowing. Or not overflowing, underflowing. They don't have enough manpower available when we want it, plus it's really far away. Both of those things are not ideal, so I figured it may be a good idea to just have a dedicated bus construction office for the area, just in case things pop up that we just have to take care of. We'll just pop a couple buses in there, and then whatever needs to be repaired, rebuilt, re-anythinged can be taken care of that way really fast, really easy, and I did think that felt like a pretty good thing. We need some power here before we can refuel, but yeah, this feels really good. This feels like we are getting to the point of where we need to be, and that makes me a little bit excited. I did add 2 coal ships back into the mix for our coal mines, because we did have more than enough coal being produced for the time being. And let's see, they're still full. All of these are full besides that one, so let that teach you a lesson. Right now it looks like we are actually producing relatively well on all cylinders. Everyone is full most of the time, and the workers in the area are also very, very happy. Well, very happy is probably an overstatement. 63%, because we did have this issue. Yeah, we didn't have enough sport. So I added this guy. that was the main complaint. Kindergartens, yeah, sure, that's not great. I do think I have them maxed out. Yes, I do. But there's obviously not enough kindergartens to go around, but that... The kindergarten thing is a ebb and flow. A thing that I haven't figured out yet, and maybe someone can tell me, I cannot make the buses take the faster way. Like this bus right here, this line is supposed to go there. All buses all the time go through here, which obviously is adding more traffic. There is a bus that is specifically supposed to go here to drop off. Then there's also a bus that's specifically supposed to go here, which means I cannot put a no bus allowed sign anywhere in this area. I suppose there's a very easy fix for what your problem is, which I just realized. I would really like to know, though, why they require, why they need me to do this. I shouldn't have to put a waypoint there, but I do. I clearly do. So that's what I'm going to do, because it's not worth to have the extra traffic going the way that they are going. But yeah, how many buses do we have to go through here? A lot. There are, at this point, there are a ton of buses that go through this area. There's a bus that comes through here. That's nice. You're already doing the right thing, but you're going to this end station, not the other one. So it's just slightly different. Where are you going? You're going there, and then you're going also down here, and then you're going through all of this. That's nice. Buses. I even made this a main road going this way. And yeah, no, it's still not doing what I wanted to do. That one, you also went the wrong way. Why would... Anyways, that is number 3. So after number 3, you go down to number 1. And number 1 needs to go through this waypoint because it's just annoying. Can I really not add this as a waypoint? Yes, I can. Okay, there's the waypoint. Great. On your way back, please also go through the waypoint and don't disappoint me. That's lame. It just had the 2 on there, but now it's 2 and 4. So that's improvement potentially. How are you doing? What are you doing? You're going there. Fine. You are going there. Yeah, there are a lot of buses that go there. I'd just like to find the last one that is my offender, because there are several. You're an offender. Okay. After the bus platform, go through the there, and after the coal mine, go through the there. Cool. That should help a little bit. We don't have that many buses actually going out there, but this makes me feel better as long as you don't try to turn around. I don't know why the game is not accepting that route, but it is what it is, and it's fine. I actually even put some speed signs down here. There's like a 30, 40 zone. Yeah, there you go. The area is not defined correctly. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know, maybe I just set it up wrong. It's fine. Now we have at least a couple buses that are doing the thing that I needed to do. And the people down here are actually doing relatively fine. Ate without food, that's not a problem. The job thing, that's fine. If we have a couple extra people here, we will just use them for industries that we're going to put in the area at some point. Nothing wrong with that. Over here, we have the line west. I actually set that up. and we do have people here that currently don't have a job. But I think that is more a problem of not having enough trains driving through here. And I'm very serious about that. And to solve that, I actually put a few extra EJ460s into production, but it takes a little while. And this thing had a machine replacement for a long time that did not help anything. And this one actually is a good point that I need to fix right now. We need some... Let's do this. Send you over there. And then, yeah, we need some of these boxcars. Actually, all of the boxcars that we currently are producing here. We need to send them up to the steel mill. The steel mill distribution office will also be responsible for... you actually have to load here. There you go. Will actually be responsible for moving the mechanical components around wherever they need to go, unless we are running out of, task space at some point, which I don't see why we would do that. But this is full, because these are producing casually with just the bus that runs through here all the time, and that is not helping this. This thing was completely flooded with vehicles, and 4 vehicles were blocking the parking spots. And I think Seeds or High was saying that happened to them, and it's pretty annoying. Now we're full of electronic components. Great. Where do we even put those? Electronic components. Yes, you. We can't really trash vehicles if we don't have room to put this nonsense anywhere. And I wouldn't know where we put electronic components, because we're pretty much full in all places, and we only consume them in the electronics department of things. So do I need an extra warehouse to just put them for now? That warehouse has to be connected to some cargo station somewhere, which we could get one here. Okay, I wasn't sure if that rail was real or that rail was something fake, but it looks like it's a real one. We could put that cargo station right here and connect it to something, and then we can just drop off the electronic components there. But it's never going to be that full. It's just really full right now because of all the vehicles that we already trashed. So yeah, I don't dislike that idea. Let's just put a nice medium-sized warehouse out here that can handle our mechanical components and electronics for us. That'd be great. Cool. Yep, set this one up, and then when it's done, we're just going to assign it as is customary. Beautiful. Cool. Rail construction is actually done up here. Everything was electrified, and then I actually upgraded the rail that was going out this way as well. Because why not? At some point I'm going to do something with it. What is your problem? Did you burn down? It must have burned down. Just recently. Because there's a footpath here. It's hard to imagine that this one did not get built in the beginning. No, it very much looks like it just burned down for reasons unknown to me. So we're just gonna deal with that as it is. This guy, I'm probably need a little bit of that, a little bit of metal scrap. What do you have in here? Metal scrap, plastic waste, bio waste, burnable waste. So you also need a little bit of bio. What are we going to do here? Do 2 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4 of that. 1, 2, 3, 4 of this. And then we're going to copy this to every other one. Maybe you. Probably you. Definitely you. And then this one is probably not in range of trash. May actually not be. Nope, not on that side. You could probably connect it to trash if you give yourself a backdoor footpath here. Maybe? Nope, that's still too far away. So that one needs a trash container to be happy. We'll just add that. At least on this side, we don't really have construction office access problems. We're just going to put this one here, so it does a little more than just service that one building. Good. Let's see what the island is currently doing. Look at all the coal ships that we now have parking here. Beautiful. What's the island currently doing? Some of our vehicles are done. No, some of our residential buildings are done. Cool. Some of the stuff down here is done. Also cool. I don't want to jump overboard before we have actually everything done, before I want to add the extra 2 wires. that need to be connected somewhere, so that's fine. We can also go underground if we really have to. What is 35? It's like half a megawatt, right? Yeah, I think each of these windmills actually just produces half a megawatt. Is that right? Like, I don't need to use the big ones. It doesn't have a circuit breaker, obviously, but would probably be nice to know. But we need to talk about the next thing. I was very much planning or tempted to do something over here on this slot of land. And it is so much flat land. Like, this was more for reconstruction purposes, but I'm pretty sure we'll be fine with this if we just assign them the exact same thing that we have assigned by the peninsula to get all the resources from there, and that should be good. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that one bit. But I was considering putting just helicopter and construction offices here so that this is all covered again. But yeah, I don't think we need that. So that's not out of the question, but this is a lot of flat land. Like, we have all of this that can be farmland, all of this that can be farmed. We can probably farm on this hill all the way around, and then more big, free, like wide open land that we have to use at some point. And we need a lot of farmland to produce what we want to produce. So that is a high priority item. But, there's that but again. Are the containers here? No, the containers are not yet here. I think you may have not sent the locomotive out. It may just be sitting in here. There should be my normal runner locomotive and then another one. You just have two more. No, that locomotive is just on the way then. Oh, that's cool. It should be relatively close because it's been a little while. Right? Where's my distribution office? Oh, it just arrived. It literally just showed up. Great. So, you are already picking up from there. You do have... Oh! Did you... Oh, it's already full? That's wild. I didn't expect it to be full with the number of wagons that we have, but 22 of those wagons apparently fill it up quite well, and now that one is just going to run around with extra wagons for way too long, which I really don't want to. You don't have to pick up anything extra. I just need you to go park here then, because nobody needs you. Oh! I'm an idiot. It's actually picking up mechanical components, probably to bring them down here. No, you're an idiot. It wasn't full. It was starting to work. It was starting to do the thing that it wanted to do, and it has, well, steel and mechanical components. That's actually pretty cool if it can actually handle that together. What are you guys doing? You are kind of blocking yourself, but kind of not really, but no, I like that. So this guy just has to go turn around, and I don't care where you turn around, but you will turn around just fine. And the other, nope, that's the EJ460. There's the other one. You are moving 126 tons of something to the same location now, which is awesome. Should be down here by the vehicle production line. That makes perfect sense. And the secondary one, oh, that one I have to assign. The secondary one where we have a lot of mechanical components, demand-wise, is sitting right over here in our like combination storage. Go down here also to drop off whatever you can, please and thank you. Probably 70% full feels good. And look at our happiness, 71% happiness. That is nice. 65,000 people. That's also nice because they're getting along. And then we have this guy. Cool. Well, what are you going to do next? Excellent question. Take a drink. Are we just going to wait until the mini-me is done? No, it is pre-winter. And winter is going to come and you can just wait until mini-me is actually done in winter. And until then, you can do a little bit of more extra work if you don't mind. Probably accurate and true. This, okay. The helicopter fire stations are coming out here, but they will run out of fuel relatively fast. But I'm very happy that we have them here, that they can at least handle, you know, that one fire that was inevitable. So no, this is good. Yep, put it out, all of it. Very good, nice. Yeah, cannot wait until I can turn all of this on. It'll be very fun. That will be spring of next year, I'm pretty sure. And if you're gonna do that, should you just construction offices? No, If you get the city done, actually, you already have all the utilities done. There's something over here that we can't build. That is nerve-wracking. Okay. You are a sewage switch that is in the middle of all of this. That doesn't have a tiny bit of material, but we can't build it. This sewage switch is very important because that thing is connected. I don't know if I can get a demolition office out here. The thing that we can just do in this case, because I don't think I'm going to add more sewage, is take that sewage switch out and just connect it straight into the pipe. But I'm not sure that that is going to be a thing that will be allowed for what we're going to do here, but I have to try it anyways. Can you take a little bit of that out and a little bit of this out and assign this to something? No. No. Okay, so we cannot turn on any of this. Alright, alright. If you leave this one alone, cancel demo, okay. And take, and I felt like I was pretty careful about what I was building where, but obviously this one was not one of those. I think I have to cheat a little bit. This is all built. It will just have to be demolished at some point. And I'm going to place one effectively right next door. This should be fine. I do want to make sure that we have a footpath access to something here. F3 to see it. No. And I'm trying to just keep this super close to where it was. Just to make sure that we have the same coverage. And I feel pretty confident that we do now. Then talk to you, talk to the big pipe. Doesn't have to be a big pipe, but we have a big pipe already. And yeah, you're just complaining about proper slope now. That makes enough sense. Okay. Take you back just a little bit and take this one down. I pressed E to have the... Oh, wait. I pressed E to have the pipe go up. But honestly, on... Yes, that's what I wanted. You are connected now. Cool. So we don't have to delay everything. We can actually get this one completed without any delays. And then once we have the demolition office available, they can take care of the sewage tanks over there, and we will be in business. Isn't that wonderful? Yes, it is. I hope there are not more of those hidden little ones that I haven't gotten to yet, because they will just get more and more complicated as we go on. But we'll just keep an eye on that. But this feels good. So, you're done with this. Let's plan your next endeavor. I don't know if you've noticed, but my money hasn't really increased. Like, there was that time when I got from almost nothing to 600 million, and then 700 million, and then 800 million, and now we're at 1.1 billion. Cool. But it hasn't really grown much. I do understand that I'm currently not as heavily exporting the vehicles that we had before, and I'm trying to refill our crane situation, because this one actually caused a lot of issues down here in Utopia, because replacements, rebuilding, just repairs in general took forever, and it was mostly because we didn't have the not the excavators, but the cranes available to repair the buildings that we needed. So that was causing a lot of issues, which is also why I'm adding construction office here. You may think this is overkill. Honestly, I don't know, because look at how long this list is, and most of them are simply waiting on construction road cranes. So this one has one, but doesn't have any workers there. This one has one now, that's good. This one doesn't have one there. It's just, at some point, they're all mixed up in a way that means the bus goes here, and the crane is here, and the resources go there, etc., 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 and it's just not super helpful. But at some point, these all have to get done, because I do think they all make a little bit of progress at a time, which should be good enough. Reconstruction at 30. Talk to you. Are you the problem here? No, you have a lot of signs, just not the high priority items. Ah. It is not assigning everything. I should fix this. I talked about this a little while ago, but I think the problem that we're encountering here is it's supposed to pick up everything from everywhere, but there's a big but. Look at these high priority items. Utopia Police Station. It hasn't even picked this one. Oh, this is a volume problem still. Yeah, this is definitely a volume problem. At some point, the construction office is so overloaded with tasks that it is reluctant to pick up any other jobs. at any point. So it's just, yeah, this one's just saying, I don't know what else you want me to do. I'm already full. But it's not enough. One of the jobs just got done, but all the others are really sitting at 0%, which is not good enough. The fix to that is just adding more construction offices on the opposite side of town, and this really just translates to put 2 construction offices here, like we did in all the other places, and let them help repair everything. We're going to do 16 seaters. One can be here, and honestly, if the other one just fits right across the street, that would be cool. Yep, this is fine. So just get those built, and once those are built, we can go a little more crazy on... Is 6 the right one? I think 6 is the right one. We can go more crazy on the rebuild of all the buildings that you can see here, which obviously is quite a bit. It's just really, really slow progress. And while we don't repair them, let's actually look at one of these. While we don't repair them, their wear and tear just keeps going up, and that will definitely cause trouble down the road. So it's just assign as much as we can. I'm trying to assign a blanket of them, just so I'm very much hoping, there they are, that these guys start moving, because it looked like concrete was one of the issues that some of those buildings had. And at this point, I am pretty certain that we have enough road cranes to at least get everything kind of kickstarted. Actually, I don't think we have enough. This is overkill, but purposeful overkill that hopefully gets done eventually. Good. Good. Power-wise, yes, we do need a new power plant at some point somewhere. I haven't decided where I want to place that yet. Should it be oil or coal? We don't need a lot. Don't say you don't need a lot. There's still a lot of industry you haven't built. Chemicals. Okay, while you're here on this nice slow episode, let's pick our next product. And for that, we, as usual, we just look at the imports of resources from last year and look at what the most expensive one is. And electronics is up there. I don't think there's a good way around that. Steel, we are already reducing what we need to import, so that's good. Mechanical components, we can also reduce what we import here, because we won't... The ship that is currently importing all of it is not set to wait until unloaded, so it's only going to waste some fuel. But it shouldn't have a chance to unload as much mechanical components as it has in the past. That is a good thing. Food is coming up, but it's not even half of number 3. So yeah, electronics, you are the thing that we need to plan now. I would be very surprised if we don't have enough workers. Oh, that one extra... Did I send one extra train out here? Or did I send 2? Or did people die? Nope, these are full. These are full. These are relatively full and relatively happy. So we didn't lose people. Otherwise, I would have said, yeah, we have less unemployed because of that. But no, it looks like they're actually going to work timely. That's all working. But I know that I have at least one extra EJ that I want to send out there. And I'm building a couple extras. So they should enable, the rest. Let's see where you are. You are down here. Okay, can I talk to you like this? Yes. Don't go to the depot. Cool. Just go to the rail line and get set up and get us going. I am not... I would... Oh, yeah. I do have a train that I wanna connect to here, because we do need now 150. We're at 300 and 360 people need to show up here in a shift. None of these need to run at 100%. We are not currently exporting any mechanical components, and I'm not planning on doing that today. Down the road at some point, that may be a thing. But for right now, that is not in my cards. Minimum count of wagon 1, maximum length 154. Okay, just checking something that could be interesting, but I think we're good. But I found a train that I want to run for that, because we can easily build something that is more than capable of, handling them. And for right now, I think I can remove those. I think one more will be more than sufficient, but I think I thought I purchased... No, we don't want cargo wagons because it's on a filter. Stop doing things. There we go. We have this one. This motor car can go 120 and carry 115 passengers. That's great. And then we just throw one of these on. And we're going to do that once and twice. And now we're going to use the second rail station, the second rail platform up in the line, and we will feel just a little better about that, which is all this was about. So that should be fine. Hello, Snow. You have returned. Let's figure out if all of our coal reserves are full, but I don't see a reason why they wouldn't be, so I'm honestly feeling relatively good about all of this, because this is full. Nice. These sometimes are full. I've seen them relatively full, which means these are most of the time running at 100%, and these guys are full, but our ships are not at the front door knocking right now. You are full again. This is going through phases of being really full and really empty, and maybe I should worry about that a little more. But for right now, I think that's all fine. Helicopters, how's it going over here? Can we invite some people in a couple months? I think the answer to is, wow. I am not actually hearing or seeing any helicopters come through here, which is usually a sign for they're done with what you gave them. Okay. Here's more. Assign construction. There are a couple more buildings. These are all relatively heavy hitters in terms of how much material is used to fill them up, but I'm okay with that. And we have this storage already full, which is very important. Without that, we can't really complete things. Apparently, this little piece of road is not usable for what I wanted to do. Let's try something. Yeah, we can remove all that. If we turn this into a dirt road, this one I actually don't want to demolish, and then turn. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. No. Okay, I had a fancy thought, and that fancy thought is completely worthless, but I guess there's just going to be a little bit of extra road problems over here that we will just have to live with. These need a couple helicopters. Let's get a little money in for that. We don't need that. Is this construction not constructible? No. Okay, let's fix this. Yeah, final touches. That's what this episode is going to be called. But electronics is the next one. You can start thinking about what that really means and what it needs to mean. There's a lot really connected to that to make, like, well, is there a lot connected to that? Plastics is the big one. If we can get plastics figured out, that would be really... wow. Yeah, if we can get plastics figured out, we should be fine, but we'll just have to see how that goes. I'm going to go to underground wires because I don't want to play this game of effectively cat and mouse to figure out if the helicopters can finally go here, because the underground ones, they're usually a little more flexible on for reasons, because underground with helicopters, I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm okay with that reason, but I would just like them to do the thing that I need them to do. That one's also connected, beautiful, and then the last one can go over here. And I'm expecting you to also be fine. Cool. So that's all connected. And we now have power actually in the Republic, which is pretty exciting. It depends on how much wind we have, but any wind will produce some power. Not enough fuel for refueling. That is cool, because now we can actually turn the whole thing on. Yes, let's figure out the vehicles that you want to use here. What's going on over here? Can you not build this? Build it. By the way, I put these ash dispensaries or ash collections out here. I think I put 2 down here, and then there are 3 up here. There's still a little bit of room, like in different places, for smaller ash repositories. Let's call it that. Sounds like a better word. So that all feels relatively good, honestly. I would like to mostly do steel and a little bit of aluminum, if you don't mind. How much aluminum does this translate to? 30 tons, that's good. But we do have the helicopters out here, so we need to make sure that that is fine. What is this? Oh, yeah, you have power problems every once in a while. Nobody cares. How are you guys? Good. How are you guys? Good. Container ship. I would like to just start exporting things in containers. Luckily, I don't think I'm exporting anything yet that is from a warehouse. Everything that I'm exporting is aggregate, vehicles, or open storage, but I don't want to export via open storage. We are like the... What are you trying to say? I don't want to export without containers, because I think containers are pretty cool. You, can you go? No. Alright, assign you to a thing. Not Utopia, the line railway. Yes, I think that is the one. Go. Okay, 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 okay. Give me the last one. Where are you? You are not just leaving, you are this guy. You're the EJ. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get a couple vehicles in. Good. Let's figure out what that really translates to. 10 vehicles on there? That's a little beefy. That may be a little too much even, but let's let them run for a little while, and if they are too much, we can always just turn them into the... Like, one line could do an extra run by the mechanical components if we wanted to. There's a lot of traffic over here. That is because you're repairing everything right now. Okay. I'm okay with that. Let's figure out what you want. Okay. The first things that I would like to get is these guys can get exported. I moved them over here. There's some old buses from the bus distribution, bus station, bus construction office over here. Which one is right here? Put a couple cranes in there instead, and I feel good about that. How many buses do we need to get started? Honestly, 12 doesn't feel like it's too much. So I can put 8 in there, I can put 2 extra there, and that will be 12 buses that I can put on into the station right away. Luckily, sadly, I cannot do a big movement of all my vehicles right away, but I do need probably at least 24 dump trucks, approximately, to make anything work on the island, so they will have to show up. Maybe I should figure out what I actually want here. I do need 2 fire trucks. Okay. I do need a group of covered holds. Okay. I do need some dump trucks. No, you don't. Okay, I don't need dump trucks here, and I just need waste trucks for the rest, because construction waste can be dumped with waste trucks. Good. I do need some fuel trucks. Yes, probably just 5, because that's all you have, and then 5 extra for replacements for them. Okay, so that's 10. You need more buses. You need a lot of buses. You need more than 12 buses, buddy. Okay. Let's start with the buses, because, well, we gotta start somewhere. Where are you? You are here, here, here. Oh, you didn't even fill it up. That's annoying. So there is 4. Then over here will be... We are at 10. If we include all 6 of these. That's not bad. So 10 of those gets us started at least. I don't know how many buses we need. And we could just start with a lower number of buses, honestly. That is not the end of the world. But let's send a couple of these in. I should also consider that relatively soon, well, in the beginning, all of them can be used. We talked about that before. Once they are used, they will become... well, they will get wear and tear, and we don't necessarily want that. Okay. But yeah, a couple of these just have to be brought out there and made available for the things that we want to do. So, it is what it is. Yes. Yes. We still need a ship for this. That's fine. Yes. I think we said the Frida is very capable of handling this, so that's what we're going to use. Here are the 5 to get started. Okay. Dump truck wise, how about... Did you just send 8 down here? I think you did send 8 down there. You do need 2 fire trucks. Okay. This is kind of fun and exciting, because I don't actually have to scroll as far as I usually do. How many covered holds do you want? At least 4, maybe 5. Anything less than that does not feel appropriate. Okay. Yeah. Let's do at least 5. Okay. What you can do is send 4 out here. Wow, this intersection is not perfect for this little depot that I plopped here. But now they're moving, so that's good. Get out, so I can assign my truck for this. Move it. There you go. Takes forever. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I think I will just try to fill up all the offices that I have there. I need snowplows, I need ambulances, I need police cars, I need regular personal cars, I need buses, I need covered holds, I need refrigerator trucks. There is a lot I need, so I'm not anticipating any big revelations, and then I need the ship to bring it over there, and then eventually it will be not snowing anymore. And at that point, we'll probably get back and actually get the first few vehicles out there, and that will be really exciting. I also need some covered garbage trucks, because it's the main thing that we have down there, so it's send them to the depot too. So no, that's what I'm gonna do. Hope that makes sense. Don't be mad at me. When you come back, it's 6 to 8% happiness. What did you do? 9% unemployment. Winter, it always goes up. Is that something we have to worry about? Who's starving? 1,200 people. Not enough to care about. 10,000 people have crime problem. Yeah. Enjoy culture. It's probably okay. Starving. Yeah, starving 1,200. Every once in a while, people, because of the transit system that we have, just don't go on the bus when they're supposed to, and that's not my fault. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.